For the first time in a very long time, the price of Luna is down by almost 10%. So what would the price of Luna do? Will the price of Luna go to $75 before pumping to $100, or will the price of Luna go to $100 immediately? So this is what we're going to be talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, and we are also going to be talking about the price action of Bitcoin, because this is very important as we see Bitcoin struggle to maintain 40,000 US dollars, and it is probably going to either go to 35,500, 36,000 US dollars, or 43,000 US dollars per BTC. So will the price of BTC drop down to 36,000 US dollars or pump to around 43,000 US dollars in the next coming 24 to 48 hours? Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and we did predict this particular price action as far as Bitcoin is concerned. So if you guys did take a look at my previous episode, which I published on March 3rd, 2022, right? This is what we had right over here, and we talked about the three different scenarios as far as Bitcoin is concerned. And of course, the third scenario did end up playing, or rather it is actually playing, because we don't really know exactly where it is going to go, whether the price of Bitcoin is going to end up dropping to around 36,000 or even 35,000 US dollars. So currently the third scenario did prove to be very accurate, even though the second scenario also played a little bit of a role, but we ended up bouncing and then just slightly pushing up a little bit for that particular pullback, and then the continuation towards the downside was pretty accurate. So this is how we are going to be operating on this YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be giving you the different scenarios that are definitely going to be able to play out, and then you can do what you have to do and just trade accordingly. So my main focus on today's episode is obviously going to be Luna, right? Because we need to find out exactly what is going to be happening to the price of Luna, because it has been very explosive. Of course, the Luna Foundation group did raise a whole lot of money. They did raise about 1 billion US dollars worth of BTC, due to the fact that they were trying to, or rather peg the UST and all that stuff. So I'm not really going to get into the nitty-gritties. You guys already know the reason why the price of Luna has been doing very well. Besides that, the Anchor protocol has also been doing very, very well, and it is plausible to actually think that the price of Luna will one day surpass the price of Ethereum, because this particular cryptocurrency is adding a lot of tangible value to the blockchain ecosystem. But anyway, getting back to the TA, this is what I expect the price of Luna to do in the next coming few hours, and probably 24 to about 78 hours. So I expect a little bit of a drop towards 75, between 75 to around $70 per Luna, and then we are definitely going to have like a little bit of a bounce. So this is scenario one that I am expecting. Scenario one, we drop to around 70 to about 75 US dollars, and then continue pumping towards the upside. Scenario two will probably be drop around this particular level range, and then continue dropping. You see, it's very complicated at this particular moment, because we have to determine what the price of Bitcoin is going to do. However, I really believe that the price of Luna is most likely going to push towards the previous all-time high, which was around 103. So it mostly depends on the price of BTC. So this is one of the reasons why I really do take a lot of time looking at the price of Bitcoin. But as far as support is concerned, right, I really do see the price of Luna dropping to 75, then continuing the push. However, let's say for example we bottomed out here. Let's say for example we do not end up going lower. So if we do not end up going lower, right, then this is probably where we're going to end up, facing that particular price continuation towards the upside, because we are seeing the price of BTC bounce at this particular moment. And to be honest with you, I really expect the price of BTC to pump all the way up to around 43,000 US dollars. This is what I expect, because we have been dropping for the past 3 days, and this particular move is the end of the fifth wave as far as the LO wave is concerned. So from here, I really expect like a solid bounce all the way up to this particular level, and then continue going down if we're going to continue going down. So scenario one is the price of BTC finding support at this particular level, which is corresponding to our previous pump area. So obviously a lot of players are actually defending this particular price level right over here, right? So obviously getting to bounce from this particular level wouldn't be a bad idea. Moreover, if you guys do your LO wave count, you guys are going to come to a conclusion that this particular downtrend is probably coming to a sell exhaustion. So at this particular moment, right, we are beginning to see early signs of the bulls taking over as far as the small time frame is concerned. So right now we are seeing some bullishness come through in the past 30 minutes, and this is one of the reasons why I really expect the price to sort of continue doing very well, right? So if we end up doing very well, having a bounce from here would do us justice. And the first scenario is pumping to 43,000 US dollars, 43,000 US dollars, and then ranging from here. Then we're going to decide whether we're going to drop or we are going to end up continuing towards the upside. So scenario one is pushing towards 43,000 US dollars. Scenario two is obviously dropping down as low as 36,000 US dollars, which is probably going to take us around this particular level. Okay, so if you look at the risk and the reward ratio, right, which particular area has got more damage in case we get it wrong? So let's say, for example, we end up dropping to around 36,000 US dollars, right? The downside isn't really that big of a deal, right? It's around 4%. But if we end up pumping towards 43,000 US dollars, right, the upside is close to around 15%, 15% in comparison to a 5%, right? Obviously, it's going to be much more lucrative for us to jump in on this particular trade if the price pushes up to 43,000 US dollars. So this is one of the reasons why we have to be on our toes and just basically get to watch out for that particular reversal. So in terms of the small time frame, right, we are beginning to see some fire, and we still have a long way to go in order for us to get the confirmation. So when are we going to get confirmation that the price is either going to go to 43,000 US dollars or 36,000 US dollars per BTC? So obviously we have to lose a little bit of support, right? So if you take a look at this particular cluster of support, right? If we lose 37,500 and we start closing below it on the 1 hour time frame, right? If we start closing below this cluster of support, right, on the 1 hour time frame, then best believe it is going to be murky from here. It is going to be absolutely bearish, and we are going to be able to see more downside. The price of BTC is going to obviously end up dropping as low as 36,000 US dollars. So we have to look out for that. However, if we are going to be able to return and push towards the 43,000 US dollar level, right? What type of confirmation are we supposed to be looking out for? Okay, so we need to regain this particular cluster of trading action right over here. In order for us to go back to 43,000 US dollars, right, the price of BTC has to push all the way back into this particular box and start ranging. Of course, we might deviate a little bit, but best believe that particular pump will come if we return into this particular box. So once the price of Bitcoin goes above 38,600 US dollars, then we are obviously going to most likely see a push towards 43. So those are the conditions that I am waiting for at this particular moment. Now, getting back to Terra, right? Terra Luna. Of course, if the price is going to push towards 43,000 US dollars, right, per BTC, then the price of Luna is probably going to end up pushing above $100 per Luna. If the price of Bitcoin is going to drop to 36,000 US dollars, then the price of Luna will probably end up going to $70 to about $75. So those are the different options that we have, and that is what is going to be happening as far as Luna is concerned. So I really hope that you guys understand the two different scenarios that are most likely to play out, and you guys already know how to pick out, or rather how to confirm, or rather wait for the price to confirm certain probabilities, to most likely take place in case certain things happen. So I did vividly explain to you guys and everything that you are supposed to be looking out for. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to trade appropriately. So at this particular moment, I do not really know for sure, because I need some more trading data, and I'm going to be looking forward to these trade confirmation setups, because those are the ones that are really going to allow me to choose a particular direction, which is going to be highly probable. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you take trades, and that is how you analyze the markets. Now that we have deciphered everything, right? Now that we have expounded on a whole lot of these different scenarios as far as Bitcoin and Terra is concerned, right? Let's also take a look at the overall market prices, because this is very interesting for me, because we need to understand exactly how the markets are performing. So if you look at this past 7 days, right, obviously we saw cryptocurrencies such as Waves perform very well. Waves is up by about 65%, which is actually a very good thing. So Thorchain Rune is actually back in the equation. So Rune has been stagnant for like a very long period of time, and we are beginning to see a little bit of redemption signs right over here. So of course the low was around $3.51, and right now we are currently trading at $4.51. So this one is going to be like a very interesting coin to trade, because it is coming from the bottom. And if we take a look at the the price chart right over here, let me just see if I can find it, because we need to look at the charts and just see everything that is happening. So I do have Rune in my watch list. It should be in this particular watch list. So Rune has been a long-term a hold for me. I've been trading it for like a very long period of time. So if you take a look at the price of Rune, right, something is brewing. Something is definitely brewing, and we are seeing prices sort of just push out of nowhere. So this one is definitely going to be like a very interesting one. So as far as Rune is concerned, do we have any news in particular? So let's take a look at Reddit, because these are the perfect trades that you're supposed to be that are supposed to make you a whole lot of money, because if this thing actually pushes up a whole lot more, then there could be potential for like a massive upside, because the previous all-time high was around $20. It was around $20. We are down by about 78% as far as Rune is concerned from the previous all-time high. So best believe if this was definitely the bottom, then we obviously have some more room towards the upside. So for the past 8 hours, the price of Rune has been sort of pushing down. So hopefully it's going to be able to sort of reverse and just continue going and just pushing up. So this one is definitely a trade to look out for, and I'm definitely going to be looking at Rune and just seeing what's going to be happening. So anyway, going back to other coins, right? In the past 7 days, What else did we have? We had Juno, Chilliz. Oh, is about to have a very good comeback, right? So Chilliz is also one of those coins that really end up doing very well. This one is also beginning to push up. So I think I'm going to do like a separate video for my upcoming trades, because Rune Chilliz, I mean, if you take a look at this, right, it really did end up dumping. It ended up dumping at 17 cents, and now it's pushing up. So there's obviously like more and more upside. So these ones are definitely going to be like very good trades. So Rune, Chilliz, CHZ, best believe there's going to be like more power coming through. So as you guys can see, right, this is a process that I usually go through when finding coins to trade. It's very easy to make money trading cryptocurrencies. It's very easy to sort of figure out where to easily migrate your money and then just keep on flipping. Just keep on flipping. Can you imagine? Chilliz did push 20% in the past few hours, in the past 7 days. So these are absolutely amazing opportunities, and these are one of the things that I really teach my students, because you guys already know that I have a consultation urgency. So sorry, I have a consultation agency, a consultation firm, and I really help people manage their portfolios. So I also do trade for individuals. I do manage and recommend reshuffles on your portfolio, and just basically help you make a whole lot of money. So in case you guys have got any specific questions for me as far as your cryptocurrency portfolio is concerned, please let me know. We can have like a very good forensic discussion, and I'll let you know what to do with your cryptocurrency portfolio. In case you guys really need trading tutorials and trading lessons, please let me know. My email is obviously going to be in the description box below. So as you can see, there's plenty opportunities out there. Osmosis is a Cosmos type of cryptocurrency. Is one of the largest decentralized exchanges on the Cosmos ecosystem. So this one has been doing very well as well. And by the way, I really believe Atom, which goes by the name of Cosmos, right? Atom is obviously going to do very well as well. This one is a very great trade, because I really believe we're going to see massive explosion towards the previous all-time high. So this one can actually perform and do something similar to what Luna did a few weeks ago. So yeah, best believe Cosmos is going to end up doing very well as well. So anyhow, overall, the markets have been very bearish, but I really believe we're going to see some solid pumps in the next coming few days and hours, because today is the 7th of March, right? And the time is around 5 a.m. So best believe a little bit later during the week, right? Let's say by Wednesday we're going to see some good pumps. Between now and Wednesday, we're going to see some very good huge reversals, because the price of Bitcoin has been going down. So please hit the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys already know the type of analysis that I bring to you. It's absolutely top notch. So best believe subscribe to your brother, and hit the like button, share this video everywhere, smash the like button, drop me comments and all that good stuff. Let me grow my YouTube channel so that I can be able to give you much more detailed breakdowns, because I really do get motivated. So everybody watching me right now, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop me a comment so that the algorithm can really help boost my videos. So thank you very much. It's been your boy Muna, aka Beyond 10x, and that was my breakdown of the Terra Luna price action and technical analysis. So thank you very much. I will talk to you in a short while. Be good and enjoy.